I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
I'm reading my Bible in my Duke shirt. Oh, and I've got my Duke shirt on. I understand things better.
Okay.
You're just going to have to trust me about that.
I guess I am. So, what story are you reading about?
I'm reading a story about Thomas.
Hey, I know a Thomas.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's so much fun. Is it the same Thomas?
Which Thomas do you know?
Thomas is about 4. He's about this tall. He's got a really cool four-wheeler.
Oh, yeah, I know that Thomas too. Yeah. Thomas Ackerman.
Yeah, that one. Is this story about him?
This story isn't about Thomas Ackerman.
Okay. Well, tell me about this Thomas.
This Thomas lived a long time ago.
Oh, like back with Noah?
No, not quite that far. He lived the same time Jesus was living.
Oh,
In fact,
wow.
He was a special friend of Jesus called a disciple.
Oh, I know that song. There were 12 disciples. Jesus called to help.
Yeah.
James, brother John. That song, yeah.
Yeah. He was one of those.
Okay.
And there's a story about him in the Gospel of John that says that on Easter Day, which we celebrated last week.
Yeah, that was a great day.
And Jesus was arisen.
Yeah.
I remember Thomas Ackerman telling us that Jesus was arisen.
That's right.
Yeah. When Jesus was arisen, Jesus appeared to all of his disciples.
He did?
Except one who wasn't there.
I bet it was Thomas.
Thomas.
Oh, poor Thomas.
Thomas
he
was
got left
not
out.
He got left out. He didn't get to see Jesus.
Where was he?
He was probably fishing. He was a fisherman.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good excuse.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to eat.
Yeah. He had to help feed the rest of the disciples.
Okay. So I bet the disciples told him about it.
Yeah, the disciples told him all about it when he came back from fishing. They were so excited.
I bet they were. Was he excited too?
No.
You're kidding. Jesus is alive and he's not excited?
Well, think about it. He had seen Jesus die.
Mm-hmm. That was very sad.
That was very sad.
Very, very sad.
And now he's hearing some weird story about Jesus being alive again.
Oh, yeah.
He's having trouble
point.
believing that.
That would be a hard one to understand.
That would be very hard to understand.
Because nobody else has ever done that.
No.
Yeah. I see what Thomas is saying.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
So he said to the other disciples, unless I see Jesus for myself, I can't believe that he's been risen from the dead.
Whoa. He just put it out there, huh?
He did.
Oh my goodness. Sounded like he needed proof or something.
Yeah, he did need proof.
Wow.
Like they show on NCIS.
Yeah, they need good proof for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that show.
Well.
So what happened?
Well, Thomas stayed with the disciples. Wondering every day, all of the disciples wondered every day if Jesus would come back again and show himself again to them.
Because he didn't tell them, did he?
No, he didn't tell them when he would be back again.
Okay.
So Monday came.
And he came back.
No. Tuesday came.
And he came back.
No. Wednesday came.
And he came back?
No, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday came. And Jesus still had not come back to see the disciples again.
Maybe there was a pandemic or something.
I don't know, but they were all staying in one house.
Oh, I bet they were tired.
Locked inside, afraid.
Yeah.
And they were all believing that Jesus had risen, except for Thomas, who just couldn't believe it.
I bet Thomas had a hard time that week.
Well, he did have a hard time that week, but thankfully he stayed with the disciples and they didn't kick him out because he didn't believe the same thing they did,
Wow.
which
Well,
I think
good
was
for
good
them.
for them.
That was nice. Because
Yeah,
if somebody doesn't like what I say, I don't want to be around them anymore.
right. So they kept Thomas around and kept hoping that they would see Jesus again.
Cool. Okay.
So Sunday came,
Okay.
and on Sunday,
What happened?
when they were all the disciples, including Thomas, were gathered together,
Uh-huh.
Jesus came into the room.
Oh, I bet Thomas was so excited.
No.
Why not? He was standing right there. Wasn't that good enough?
Thomas said, I may be seeing something. I may be seeing a ghost or something.
Oh,
So what I'm going to have to do is see the nail prints in his hands and his feet from when he was crucified and he was dead. Then I'll really, really know that this is Jesus.
wow. He needed like super duper lab proof.
He did need super duper lab proof. And Jesus knew he needed that. So Jesus showed him his hands and his feet.
And Jesus didn't get mad?
Jesus didn't get mad.
Wow,
He said-
they were so nice to Thomas.
He said, Blessed are you, Thomas, because you believed, and blessed are those who will believe later, even though they haven't seen me.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear there was a good, happy ending to this story.
Well, it's not the end.
It's not.
That's not the end of the story of
What happened
Thomas.
next?
Well, this part isn't in the Bible, but Thomas went on to become a very famous missionary who told people about Jesus
Oh, wow.
and
Where?
went to the country of India.
Whoa, that's a long ways away.
Yeah, and told the people there about Jesus and helped start churches in India and is the patron saint of India.
That is totally awesome.
I think it's pretty cool myself.
I am so glad you told me this story, Ron. Thank you so much.
It's a good story. There's some good stories in here.
Wow, I can't wait to hear another one.
All
But I
right.
got to go right now. I'll see you later, okay?
Okay,
All right, bye.
bye.